Okay, Aquarius, this is part 2 because unbeknownst to me, the camera shut off. I think the cat stepped on it and turned it off. And I had gone through this whole reading after I did your coffee cup and oracle card. So now, obviously, the cards are all laid out. I did shuffle and pull them on camera, but I had already done, like 17 minutes of video with the coffee cup. So I'm just going to leave this as part 1 and part 2. And I do apologize for this. I know it's not the best, but I just don't want to do that whole thing again. So what we're going to do now is now I had ended talking about your Pisces bond card, right? And not getting caught up in other people's emotions and seeing both sides of the story. So, and you had all those 2s, and this card is it's a 12, but it pairs down to a 3. The first card out in Tarot was the 3 of Wands, another 3. This is a choice card, right? So he's thinking about, should I stay here where I feel firmly comfortable, or do I take and move on and do something different? And this goes right back to the coffee cup where you had all those between endings and beginnings, right? It goes right back to that. Are you going to have the courage to step out of your fear and into the next thing, right? And I don't believe there are any mistakes, so maybe Spirit is going to give me some sort of extra information for this part of the video. Then you have the 6 of Pentacles, right? 3 plus 3 is 6. 6, harmony. Now here you see again 2 because he's got the scales. So 2 is in here as well. The energies of 2s and 3s are so strong in this reading. Now he is weighing up his time, his energy, his effort, his money maybe. He thinks it's going one place, but it's not. He thinks he's giving it here and it's going right through. And then you have the Queen of Swords. This can be you. Swords are air, right? Air signs. And she is the feminine energy, top of her suit for communication and thoughts. She has everything fully under control in that category. She is capable of delivering messages with kindness or with her steel blade. Either way, she has the blade, but she also has these doves, right? This could be your own thoughts about what is going on with you between this ending and beginning, these choices, the butterflies of transformation that were in your cup, all of that. Then you have another card about thoughts, words, and communication. He's lying there. He's thinking carefully about the choices that he has. Thinking about this, his response is here. And when he's ready, when he's fully contemplated things, he will understand and know what to say, and what he's going to choose is what Spirit is giving me, right, for this. Because an opportunity is coming through with this Ace of Wands. This is action and passion, and it's very fast moving energy. So an opportunity coming in, which is going to be the catalyst for you to be able to get out of limbo and into the next thing, right? You're fully thinking about everything, right? You're contemplating, you're thinking about your choices, you're thinking about the old becoming new. You're thinking about whether you need to stay or move on. You're watching very carefully where your time, energy, and effort is going. And then once you've decided all that, you can move on and take that new opportunity and just get out of that in between, right? And then the last card out is the 9 of Cups. This is, again, another derivative of 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. So you have 3s, 6s, and 9s, right? Tesla energy right there. So cups are emotion, right? This is a lot of emotion. This is creating something emotional and feeling good about it, right? So once you've decided all this, you're going to feel good about your choice. You're going to move on once you know, okay, this is where my gut is telling me I need to go. And that's what you need to take into consideration, Aquarians, when you're doing that, when you're making that move. Yeah. So I'm just looking to see if Spirit wants to say anything else. They really want you to be careful. This goes back to the not taking on other people's energy, being careful about who you're around, and who you're with and who you're bonded with. Also seeing both sides of the story, both sides of the coin, before you make any decisions about what you're going to do. Your animal oracle is also a 3. I mean, we just can't get away from these 3s here. 2s and 3s, right? Deer. Be gentle with yourself and others. So when you're thinking about the emotional bonds, the bonds that you have, who you're associated with, right? All these emotions, you need to remember to be gentle with yourself and others. If you've made mistakes about who is around you and it's time to clear that energy, you can decide how you're going to do it, right? Kindly, or just, I'm hacking this off. I don't need it anymore, right? So, yeah, just tuning in. Hi, Frankie. Don't step on this again. I think the cat's standing here right in front of it. You want to say hi? You got to get into the camera, but be careful. There's Frankie. Yeah, he's gonna... I love you, kitty, but you can't be in there right now. Okay, so wrapping up, the 2s, the 3s, the 6s, the 9s, all very prominent for you. Something new is coming in. It's trying to come in. It's trying to show itself to you, but there are a few things you're having a little bit of trouble being able to just get out of that limbo state and make that move, Aquarians. But hopefully this message will really get you thinking about what is that opportunity that you need to take advantage of. Which way do you need to go, right? Staying in your comfort zone or letting go of fear and moving on. And not taking on other people's emotions, right? Being really careful about that, where your time and energy is going. Be gentle with yourself and others, Aquarians. I really hope this has helped, and I do apologize for it having to be in 2 parts. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.